When did the U-2 incident happen? Have you ever wondered how a single event could change the course of history? The U-2 incident is one of those moments. This significant event took place on May 1, 1960. On that day, a United States U-2 high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft was shot down by a Soviet surface-to-air missile. The aircraft was flying deep inside Soviet airspace, near Sverdlovsk, which is about 300 miles within Soviet territory. The pilot, Francis Gary Powers, was captured by Soviet forces after he failed to destroy the plane before his capture. This incident occurred during the Cold War, a time marked by intense ideological conflict between the Communist Soviet Union and the capitalist United States. The U-2 flight was part of a series of secret American espionage missions aimed at gathering intelligence on Soviet military capabilities. The incident exposed the extent of United States spying efforts and was perceived by the Soviet Union as a blatant act of aggression and a violation of its sovereignty. From the perspective of the Communist Soviet Union, the U-2 incident was a clear demonstration of Western imperialist hostility. It illustrated the United States' willingness to violate international norms to undermine the Soviet state. This event highlighted the mistrust and antagonism that defined the Cold War era. It also justified the Soviet Union's defensive measures against what they viewed as capitalist encroachment. The U-2 incident had significant diplomatic repercussions. It caused the collapse of a planned summit conference in Paris. This conference was meant to bring together leaders from the United States, the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, and France to ease Cold War tensions. Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev publicly condemned the United States for what he called an aggressive act. The exposure of the United States espionage program damaged American credibility on the international stage. President Dwight D. Eisenhower eventually admitted to authorizing the U-2 flights. He referred to them as a distasteful but vital necessity. This admission further confirmed Soviet accusations of American duplicity. The U-2 incident on May 1, 1960, underscored the deep ideological and geopolitical conflict of the Cold War. It illustrated the Soviet Union's vigilance against capitalist espionage and the broader struggle between communism and Western powers.